manifestaciones o municiones no letales, las cuales pueden causar el riesgo de heridas a los que permanezcan. By order of the City of Pittsburgh Chief Police, I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly. By order of the City of Pittsburgh Chief Police, I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly. I order all those assembled to immediately disperse. You must leave the immediate vicinity. If you remain in this immediate vicinity, you will be in violation of the Pennsylvania Crimes Code, no matter what your purpose is.
Chapman is our guest. Bob, I'll just ask you live here on air. We got Dave Mustaine coming on. I don't know what your schedule is today, but I want to finish up with you on where the economy's going, what the G20 is doing from your analysis. You want to come up with us in about an hour and a half again for another 30, or do you just want to pop in next Friday? We can cover it then.
No, I can come back. I'm free in an hour and a half.
Hour and a half, my friend. We're going to get a report at the start of the hour from my guys at the G20. The timing should be it's going to get hot and heavy by then. My little nose tells me, but they'll be popping in. But yes, I'd like to have you the last 30 minutes of the show. T-minus 1 hour, 30 minutes from now, my friend.
Okay, and Judy just sent you the information on those ships and the casualties on your email, which starts wave 2.
Okay, good. We will.
You should have it now.
All right, thank you, Bob. The internationalforecaster.com. We'll get into the economy for a full 30 minutes because people really are concerned about that. Your take on the flu and a lot more coming up. God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I did want to spend some time here today telling you about the new film we're carrying that I'm in and that I also consulted on. It's Camp FEMA. It's discounted out of the gates. You can also get one of my Joker, Infowars, Fascism or Socialism, Obama Joker poster shirts with it for $5.95 when you get it with Camp FEMA for a limited time. When these shirts are sold out, we're not going to make any more of the Obama Joker posters, shirts. So that's available at Infowars.com, and your purchase not only gives you a shirt to get the word out, high-quality video to educate your friends and family about the real FEMA camps, how they really operate, all the rumors in, the documentation begins with Camp FEMA. But you can also get the T-shirt for $5.95. I'll tell you, we make about $1 on that shirt. We don't care. We just want to get the information out to people. That's all available at Infowars.com. Also, Endgame, Blueprint for Global Enslavement. But we've got Dave Mustaine coming on with his new album, Endgame. We're going to be putting that on screen for all the PrisonPlanet.tv viewers. To be clear, we're simulcast on AM, FM, Global Shortwave, Satellite, and the Friday show re-airs Saturdays on XM. But please get Endgame, Blueprint for Global Enslavement, at Infowars.com. This is the eugenics film. This exposes the master plan. This exposes the world government and how a U.S. president in the future would become head of the Security Council. That's now happened. This film needs to be seen by everyone. Endgame, Blueprint for Global Enslavement, and, of course, Camp FEMA. That is so vital at Infowars.com on the online video bookstore, or call toll-free 888-253-3139. That number again to call and ask questions or ask about combos and specials, or to get the mailing address, 888-253-3139, 888-253-3139, or Infowars.com is the easiest and best way. And we're simulcasting the radio show visually as a television program as well at PrisonPlanet.tv. Dave Mustaine, founder and lead guitarist of Megadeth, joining us straight ahead about his new album, Endgame. It's got the FEMA coffins on the cover to give you an idea what it's about.
America's #1 source for independent talk radio for over a decade. We are the GCN Radio Network.
Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones, and I want each of you to ask yourself this question. Do you really know what's in your tap water? In a recent study conducted by a major environmental auditor, they found that over 260 chemicals and pollutants are present in municipal drinking water. Many of these chemicals are directly linked to cancer, reproductive, immune, and developmental system diseases. Now, what are you going to do about it? The Ecola Blue atmospheric water generator is a low-cost way to take back control of you and your family's drinking water. The Ecola Blue 28 produces up to 7 gallons of water from the humidity in the atmosphere and uses state-of-the-art carbon filtration, reverse osmosis, and ultraviolet light sterilization techniques. That's right, clean water right from the air you breathe. Order today by calling 1-800-691-6043. That's 1-800-691-6043. Or visit Ecola Blue on the web at www.ecoloblu.com today. That's ecolablue.com.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
We are going to continue to cover the G20 open world government being announced. Barack Obama is the first U.S. president to sit as the chairman of the United Nations Security Council, the 15-member. That's the only group that can really vote and has power. The General Assembly has no power. CNN called him president of the world, and he was shaking when he gavelled it in 2 days ago, shaking with pleasure. U.S. Ambassador Rice behind him was shaking. Henry Kissinger was shaking in the audience. This is the New World Order, the eugenics world government, now coming into fruition. We are joined by Dave Mustaine, the founder and lead guitarist and lead singer of Megadeth, guitarist, lead singer of Megadeth, Megadeth.com. The new album is Endgame, and I just want to say that growing up 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 today, I have always loved Megadeth because the lyrics, I didn't even really understand them when I was 12, 14, 15 years old, 20 years old. But then as I learned about the New World Order, the eugenics, the master plan, it really did influence me. And I didn't even realize how much it did. A man way before his time understanding what was coming. Most of their covers are about the UN and world government. And now it's all happening. Dave Mustaine joining us. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome, Alex.
What do you think about what's happening? World government being announced.
It's pretty frightening. It's pretty fun. I have to be really careful when I do my interviews and talk about a lot of stuff because, you know, you have to be objective and you have to give people the right to think out of the box. But I think you and I agree on a lot of things. And especially, I want to tell you thanks for inspiring me to look into the whole Endgame film. And I actually had discovered this document through watching an inspirational video, and then I know we'd spoken before, and that was a privilege for me because I believe you're a patriot, and I think that our country needs more people like you. And as far as having our record called Endgame, you know, I think the best way to thank somebody is to bring credit where credit's due. So thanks.
Well, thank you, Dave. Listen, that's just amazing that you influenced me, and then now with my research, I've influenced you. It's kind of the circle is complete.
Almost. Now we just need one big boom.
Well, I tell you, I mean, my wife is freaked out because she researches all this, and she says it's happening. It's world government, world taxes, world carbon taxes. We're going to go to break in a moment, and some stations join us. But Dave, tell us about the new record that's already, from what I've seen in the news, exploding up the charts, Endgame.
Well, the new record we have recorded in a studio that I own in San Marcos, California. I moved back to San Diego after the lawsuit with Ellison. I just didn't want to be in the same city with him, so we moved. And then when I started doing this record, of course, I have a real free world kind of thinking with my lyrics and stuff. So it was just going to be more of the same with this record, just continuing my idea to raise awareness and to help people think. And I may not be right, but I'm certainly right to inspire people to question. And this record has a lot of topics in it. It talks about the collapse of the financial institutions. I went to school and I got licensed by the state and federal government to work on Wall Street as a stockbroker. And I figured, being in the music business, most people in the music business aren't very smart when it comes to their money, so I wanted to be smart and educate myself about that. And along the way, you learn so much. The more that you're willing to exercise your brain, the more that you discover that it's just frightening. Watching the Zeitgeist clip and then, knowing all the stuff that's going on with the Marrow and so on and so forth. These are all things that are pretty atypical conspiracy theories and stuff. But, I mean, if you really think, if just for 1 second you say, okay, maybe this isn't a conspiracy.
Dave, we've got to break. We've got to break. The satellite makes us break. Stay right there. We'll be right back with Dave Mustaine, the founder of Megadeth. Stay with us.